here 2 days ago, but I was resting up because I moved very fast through Vietnam and Cambodia. I needed a little bit of time to reset myself, and I haven't really done anything in Bangkok so far. And this is my first time to Thailand. I'm only going to be visiting Bangkok. In the future, I would like to visit the northern areas of Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, the small town of Pai, the southern areas with beaches and islands, and also the bridge on the River Kwai, but all in the future. I have a limited budget and I don't want to be spending all my money on destinations like Thailand when I could be going to places that haven't been covered as much on YouTube, and then maybe in the future I'll come back once I'm more established money-wise and everything else. So let's do a sightseeing tour of Bangkok today. I'll be visiting the Grand Palace, some famous temples, and also showing you the nightlife. So without further ado, I'm going to get a Grab and take a taxi all the way to the Grand Palace. So I've had an interesting morning so far. Let me give you the lowdown. I took a Grab from my hostel to reach the Grand Palace. I just put in the Grand Palace as my location, and my driver said to me, hey, I can't drive you all the way to the palace because a lot of the roads are sealed off, bomb, terrorist threats, etc. I said, fair enough. Gave him his 120 baht, which is £3, and got out the taxi, started walking towards the palace, and a guy approaches me fairly near the entrance wearing, you know, tour guide clothes, well-dressed shirt, tucked in, smart trousers, smart shoes. He's got these sunglasses on which are up, and he looks as if he's just trying to help me, very believable, and he says, Grand Palace is closed today. And then I say to him, oh really? And then he starts writing out this elaborate plan for me, which I still have in paper here. Let me show you. Telling me all the places I should go to. Go here first, then here. This is your tuk-tuk driver, he'll help you out. You give him this much money. And I'm not sure if he wanted to be the guide in on that or something, or he's just the middleman fixing the deal. He was very convincing, using a lot of empathetic language. You're clearly educated, you're from the UK, you're very well dressed. And I could sense something was obviously wrong and he was trying to trick me, but at the same time half my brain believed him. And so after he finished with me, I googled, is the Grand Palace closed today? And first thing that comes up, Grand Palace closed, Bangkok, scam. So I just take my phone and I go up to him and I just show it to him. I say, Grand Palace closed, Bangkok scam. And then he goes, yes, still closed, still closed. People praying inside this morning, won't open till 12:30. And then I'm like, okay, fair enough. Let me have a look for myself. I walk towards the palace and here you go. All these people coming in, completely open and free to enter. Not free, you have to pay money to get in. And there you go. So do not fall for the Grand Palace is closed scam. So I've now got my ticket, 500 baht to enter the Grand Palace. Heading in now, and then I'll run through a few more reasons why you should visit despite the entry fee. So once inside, you'll see it's a bit of a free-for-all. Bangkok is one of the most visited cities in the world, and so you have to expect a lot of people even if you come early. That's coming with the territory of the Grand Palace. You can choose to go in any direction. You can go left and up here. You can walk along down here. It's a complex you can enter, and there's lots of different buildings within the complex. And so there's a lot to see. Amazing detail. The Royal Palace has been the official residence of the kings of Siam ever since the late 18th century, and the current king, is Maha Vajiralongkorn, who replaced his very popular father who had reigned since the 1940s in late 2016. His official residence is actually elsewhere, not in the royal palace. It's only used for ceremonial events, all that kind of jazz, but still Bangkok's #1 tourist attraction due to its exuberance and spectacular detail in architecture, and that's the reason I think you should enter just one time, come in. Yes, there's a high entry fee, yes, the crowds, yes, there are a lot of Chinese, but it's worth it to just see it one time and understand Thailand a little bit more. Having left the Grand Palace, I've walked 5 to 10 minutes and I've reached Wat Pho, which is also known as the Temple of the Reclining Buddha. It's one of the most famous temples in the whole of Thailand and well worth a visit, seeing as it's so close to the Grand Palace, and the dress code is the same, knees covered, shoulders covered, so you may as well visit this one after the Grand Palace. Contrary to what you may expect, Wat Pho is actually 100 baht to enter, and that's because there's museum-like facilities and a few other things around here, not just the temple, and it is such a tourist attraction that I guess it's a good idea to make money out of it for the people who run it. Just like the Grand Palace, Wat Pho is an entire complex with many things to see, many angles to take pictures from and admire the similar style of architecture. Wat Pho is big enough for you to find your own space to walk around, and I'm also told that it has one of the best massage centers in the whole of Bangkok, which isn't such a bad claim.
Well, because I know above that before it said like, don't stand
Hey, what's up? It's now the evening here in Bangkok. I'm now in Chinatown. I don't really know too much about it. I just heard Chinatown is an interesting part of Bangkok to check out at night time, and so I just punched it into Grab, and 20-minute, half an hour taxi later through the rush hour traffic, and I'm now here. So I'm just going to walk around, explore some of the food, markets, and neon lights that are behind me, which is looking quite spectacular. Some durian here. A lot of these banners out, I'm not sure what they say. Maybe someone who can read it can let me know in the comments below. Lots of food, as you would expect. Sticky rice with mango. Lots of choices. Do I go down this street? Or do I carry on this way? Chinatown is bigger than I expected it to be. A very long main road with ridiculous amounts of stalls on either side. I'm not going to compare it to Chinatowns in other countries because I'll probably get negative comments below, but I have to say this one is very striking. The famous tuk-tuk in Thailand. Crispy pancakes. Another one of these food streets. Lots of sweets. Another food street. If there was a contest for world's coolest tuk-tuks or rickshaws, then Thailand would win hands down. Colourful, jazzy seats that still retain the old style and neon lights, which make for great pictures against the signs of this background here. Old school Bangkok buses you see everywhere, the red ones, still rammed with people. Interesting walk through Chinatown. I'm going to leave this area and move on, as photogenic and spectacular as it is at night time, to reach Khao San Road, which someone described to me pretty well, I think, which is, it's a tourist ghetto. So let's go there and find out. And to reach there, I'm going to take a tuk-tuk for the first time. I haven't tried it yet here in Bangkok, and seeing as they're so famous, why not give it a go? Taking one of these tuk-tuks is an attraction in itself and a really good way to see the city and soak in its atmosphere at night time by going from Chinatown to Khao San Road or vice versa, and you'll cut diagonally across many of the streets. So I'm now here at the top of Khao San Road. My tuk-tuk journey from Chinatown to here, I paid 100 baht for, so someone can let me know if that was too much or not. I got him down from 150, so I think that's reasonable. So Khao San Road is sort of a legendary place amongst travelers. It's been named the backpacker hub of the world numerous times over the years, and somewhere I've known about for a long time, and it's so cool to finally be here. Street food shops with souvenirs, bars, massage parlors, restaurants, a little bit of everything, and a lot of travelers from all four corners of the globe. Not so many locals here, but an amazing place to check out if you're in Bangkok, from what I've heard.
She not to me, that tongue on me. Honestly, I should fuck with me a wife to be. I ain't Italy, motherfucker, look like the wildebeest. She chill with me, she just don't worry, it is a bill
Just stopped for some food on the street here. I got a Thai green curry, vegetarian. You can see the egg at the top here, and a bunch of other things. Some veg, I think tofu, and some lovely shaved rice. How cute. Finished the green Thai curry there, really good, a trademark of Thailand. And now back walking through Khao San Road. It's heating up a little bit. If you want to go here for a night out, then I think around 10 PM onwards, it becomes more of that vibe. Earlier on in the evening, a lot of people are having dinner and just relaxing, and the vibe is a lot more chill. As you can tell, the music is all starting to be turned up a little bit now. I'm going to end this day of exploring Bangkok here. Hope you enjoyed this very short sightseeing tour. I am doing a video on how expensive things are here in Bangkok tomorrow, so stay tuned if you're interested in the prices, and I'll see you then. Peace.